We are 72 hours away from anarchy. Once food shortages intensify, that's how long it takes when people get hungry to go full-blown, basically wild animal style. They will not come knocking at your door to take what's yours. They will break, they will knock the door down, and they will take what's yours. Because that's what happens when you have food shortages, especially in, unfortunately, divided states of America, where shortages of just donuts and cheeseburgers in one day will lead to anarchy. It won't be no 72 hours, no 3 days. It will be 24 hours, complete anarchy. Cut out cheeseburgers, cut out donuts. It is all over, okay? As you guys know, this channel is not to scare you. This channel is to prepare you. These are deliberate crises created by globalists. It is not conspiracy theory. It's been happening, okay? I don't know if you haven't noticed it. You must be living under some kind of rock, or you might be in one of those that's in the 5 or 1% that you really don't care what's going on because you have unlimited supplies of everything. But I don't think if you are one of those, you would be tuning into channels like this, as I'm just like an average guy, regular guy, trying to make sense out of this nonsense and trying to protect myself, protect my family, including you guys, so you don't get taken advantage of like the masses will. You can actually thrive in situations like this. Our ranch, our farm, was born in September of 2020 in the midst of the so-called pandemic, because I'm looking for opportunities in everything, okay? And I think you should be, well, I don't think, I know you should be doing the same. There are always opportunities. I would have never had farm-to-table side business. I'm not gonna say never, but that was not in the making that quickly, okay? It was in the back of my mind. I wanted some land. I wanted to get that done one day, but it just wasn't happening anytime soon. As soon as this whole thing with you know what health events started, I decided to make a move. And I would not have that farm to table side business right now that I enjoy doing if it wasn't for that. So always have that kind of mindset, because don't worry, you will have another opportunity because more crises are coming. So look for opportunities out of crisis, just like the freaks that are running the show. Why waste crisis, right? What did Emmanuel, whatever his name from Chicago, that freak, what did he say a while back? We don't want to let any crisis go to waste. You got to do the same, but you do it honorably. You do it legally. You do it the way it should be done. Not stealing from other people like these politics, like Gerard Celente says, ticks. They suck the blood out of you. That's what they are, politicians. So yeah, that would be that would be my 2 cents on this. As you guys know, it is not life advice. It is not investing advice, even though it sounds like it. It is really not. I'm just telling you how I'm preparing for what's coming. I lived through some major crises before, and I see the same signs. Is why I decided to make these video blogs over 2 years ago, because I knew this is exactly, unfortunately, the road they decided to take. Communism is, this reset is communism, and communism's best friend is man-made famine, okay? That's just the way it is. If you want to know the future, look into history. I'm not making it up. Just need to do some research yourself, and you will come up with your own conclusions, not confusions. Because there will be a lot of confusions in between, but you will come up with a conclusion at the end. Because once you start dissecting this, you will do fine. You will do a lot better than these who continue to sit on their hands and believe what these ticks are telling them. Okay? So take care. We will talk soon. Get your ducks in order. Get that freezer space ready, filled with the things you prefer while you still can. Generators, hopefully propane run. Whatever it takes to make sure you are as self-sufficient as possible. If you are in the middle of working on that, and if you get stuck with shortages of food, you know where to go. Let me know. I am on Twitter at TheNewAmerica77. Direct message me or make some comments down below here. We can always connect, and I can deliver frozen to you, fresh, 100% grass-fed Arkansas raised Black Angus beef, 100% grass-fed and finished too. What does that mean? It means a lot of bigger companies, a lot of different individuals, cows start, grazing, that they're out there in the field, everything is looking good because that's very healthy for you, it's healthy for the cow. But then they put them in these feedlots, okay? They stick them in these tiny areas where their heads just go into the basically huge pot of food, if you will, and it's mostly made out of corn and some other stuff, who knows what, and that bulks them up a lot more and quicker, and then they take them to processors from that point on. And that cow is just not the same. It just does not taste the same. It is not grass-fed, okay, because it is not grass finished. It is not natural. It is artificially propped up, just like the stock markets were for decades. Take care, and so long from my fancy office here in the middle of nowhere. And I'm loving it. Later.